Hey guys, it's Iridian. Welcome to Let's Pop, the pop culture podcast where I talk about, you guessed it, pop culture. Applause. Applause. Wait, I think I have an applause button. That could also work, but that's not the applause button. There we go. Applause. Applause. Thank you. Thank you. So it's award season, and we just got the list for the Oscars and for the Grammys. I'm going to start the show off talking about the Grammys. Mind you, if you want to hear all of my thoughts, that's going to be on the audio version of this podcast. Head over to Spotify, Apple, iHeart, wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts at. That's where the full version, full opinions will be. For the video version, I give you guys a little something. A little something, okay? But we're going to start with the Grammys because I love the Grammys. It's one of my favorite award shows. So let's see who was nominated. Hold on, let me be factual and pull up the Grammy website. Grammys 2026. Okay. So the Grammys are going to be February 1st on Sunday in Los Angeles at the Crypto.com Arena. Terrible name. TBH. Okay, the first category is Record of the Year, okay? So this award goes to the artist and to the producers, recording engineers, and or mixers, and master engineers, if other than the artist, okay? Debí tirar más fotos, Bad Bunny. Yes, love that for him. Manchild, Sabrina Carpenter. Anxiety by Doechii. I love Doechii. Love Doechii. This song gives me anxiety. Wildflower by Billie Eilish. Abracadabra, Lady Gaga. Why did that sound weird? Lady Gaga. Luther, Kendrick Lamar, and SZA. The Subway, Chapel Roan, and APT, Rose, and Bruno Mars, which Bruno Mars is going on tour. I talked about it in my last episode, guys. Got my tickets since the last episode too, so ready, 10 out of 10 for that. I think that's a pretty solid category for Record of the Year, which is not to be confused with Song of the Year. I think the Song of the Year also includes like the songwriters. Yeah, Song of the Year is songwriters. So song is eligible if it was first released or if it achieved prominence during the eligibility year. Okay, singles or tracks only. These are different from the last ones that I read, okay? Abracadabra, Lady Gaga. Anxiety, again, Doechii. APT, Rose, and Bruno Mars. Debí tirar más fotos, Bad Bunny. Golden, K-pop Demon Hunters, Huntrix. Shout outs to you ladies. You're really doing your thing this award season. Luther, Kendrick Lamar, and SZA. Manchild, Sabrina Carpenter, and Wildflower, Billie Eilish. This also has a list of a whole bunch of other people. Full list of names. Head over to Grammy.com and you'll be able to see everything there. Best New Artist. This is going to be interesting because I wanted to go to Cat's Eye. I think Cat's Eye has been having a phenomenal year. I think Hype did a really, really good job with them. I think that the Netflix show is really going to help them, but there's a lot of good names in here, all right? Best New Artist. This category recognizes an artist whose eligibility year, release or releases achieved a breakthrough into the public consciousness and notably impacted the musical landscape. Olivia Dean. She's the first name off the bat, and I know she's a fan favorite. I know people really, really love her. And TikTok absolutely for her has just been great. So her music is good. Her performances are good. She's got a really, really good chance of winning this. Cat's Eye, the Marias, which I love. So I'm glad that they got a nomination. Addison Rae, pretty good. Somber. Leon Thomas, who is going on tour with Bruno Mars. He's going to be at the Chicago show. I'm going to get a chance to see him. Andre from Victorious, shout outs to him. Alex Warren. I know people love Alex Warren. Jeez. And Lola Young. I think might also be time for Lola. Who knows? That's a pretty good category. Pretty good category. What else do they have on here? They have Producer of the Year, Songwriter of the Year. Best pop solo performance, okay? Daisy's Justin Bieber. Do we think Justin's gonna be there on the red carpets? Justin, okay. Man-Child, Sabrina Carpenter. I do think Sabrina's gonna pick up a couple Grammys this night, so that's gonna be interesting. Disease, Lady Gaga. The Subway, Chapel Roan. Can we talk about Chapel's performance? When was it, last year at the Grammys or 2 years ago? She was on a giant horse. That was phenomenal with rodeo clowns. I can't wait to see the performances. And it is said that the people who are nominated for Best New Artist again this year are going to be performing at the Grammys. And last year, they gave them like their own individual performances, which was fantastic. We got to see Ray. It was just so good. I still think about that performance. So I know that the Best New Artists are going to pull out all of the stops for their performances at the Grammys this year. Moving on to Best Duo Group Performance. This is where things get interesting, okay? Because we are going to talk about the Oscars after this, which, okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Defying Gravity, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande from Wicked. Phenomenal performances anytime they sing together, right? Top contenders. Then Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, the Netflix success, okay? A movie that was so big. They didn't anticipate it being so big. They didn't have Halloween costumes ready for the kids. Parents had to DIY Halloween costumes of Huntrix because marketing team wasn't ready. They didn't think it was going to be that successful. They didn't have action figures. They didn't have toys. They didn't have K-pop Demon Hunters merch because they didn't think it was going to be that successful. And at the end, they just had to kind of just throw things together, throw it out there because there was such a high demand. Gabriella, Cat's Eye. The music video is just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. APT, Rose and Bruno Mars. Oh my God, if he brings out Rose to do APT, that's crazy. Okay, for the concert, I'm still thinking about it. 30 for 30, SZA featuring Kendrick Lamar. It's SZA and it's Kendrick. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Kendrick was at the Super Bowl. Mm-mm-mm. Then you have Best Pop Vocal Album, Swag, Justin Bieber, Man's Best Friend, Sabrina Carpenter, Something Beautiful, Miley Cyrus. Miley, you're my girl. I love that. Mayhem, Lady Gaga, and I've Tried Everything But Therapy Part 2, Teddy Swims, who also has an incredible voice. This is too much, guys. You have Best Dance Electronic Recording, Best Dance Pop Recording, Best Dance Electronic Album, Best Remix Recording. The Field 2 is in the rock, metal, and alternative music category. Best Rock Performance. You got Linkin Park nominated, Haley Williams nominated, Youngblood. It's just good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I always enjoy the performances. You know what? I wish the Grammys were longer because let me tell you, I love the performances, 10 out of 10. I wish the Grammys were longer because I want to see everybody. Everybody who gets an award, I want to see it. I don't like that sometimes people get an award on the red carpet. Like if I was going to the Grammys and you give me my award before I sit down, just send me back home. Send me back home. If you're giving me an award, I want a speech. Maybe not a speech. Okay? Maybe that'll take up too much time, but give it to me while people can applaud. I want to hear the applause. Lady Gaga. Okay. But let me know if your favorite artist is nominated for any award. Who do you think is going to take the most awards home of the night? I know it's usually Taylor Swift. Could be Sabrina. Could be Bad Bunny this year. He's going to the Super Bowl, guys. Take a shot every time I say Super Bowl in this episode. Moving on to the Oscars. Let me pull up that list. Hold, please. I swear to God. Show me the full article. Okay. All right. We're starting off with Best Picture. Bugonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sentimental Value. Also, Sinners, which I know that's a fan favorite. I know people love that movie. Train Dreams. And that's it. Did you notice something?
I didn't think I was going to win because, girl, you killed that role. You kill every role you do.
I didn't say Wicked. Wicked is not nominated for Best Picture. Ariana.
Yeah.
Cynthia. What happened? What's going on? ¿Qué está pasando? Hold on. Do I have a sound effect? Nope. I didn't mean that to be a joke. No Wicked?
Yeah.
No Wicked in Best Picture is crazy. Also, why did y'all have New York Times, get your stuff together. What is going on here? Best Director, Ryan Coogler for Sinners has a nomination. Best Actor, Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme. Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another. Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon. Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. And Wagner Moura, The Secret Agent. Did I say that last name right? How do you say that? Hold on. I'm so sorry, sir. Let me Google this.
The Golden Globe nominated actor, you know best from his. Welcome to the show, Wagner Moura, everybody.
Wagner Moura. I'm so sorry. Wagner Moura. What other categories do they have? Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Adapted Screenplay, Production Design, Animated Feature, Costume Design, Cinematography, Editing, Makeup and Hairstyling. I'm seeing a lot of Sinners, okay? I'm seeing a lot of Sinners in here. So that's going to be interesting. Is Wicked nominated at all? I mean, original song is even K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, I'm on TMZ right now. So the horror movie just made Oscar history and got 16 nominations. Sinners has 16 nominations. Shout outs to you, Sinners. The three-way record for the long time, which was 14 nominations, was held by Titanic, La La Land, and All About Eve. Sinners might win it all, especially because Wicked is out the picture. No Best Picture for Wicked. No, not that one. Sometimes things have to be that way. Sometimes that's how it's got to be. The last thing I'll talk about that is music related is Bad Bunny. He released a teaser video on his Instagram, and it was just getting everybody hyped for the Super Bowl. The song that he was dancing to was, oh my God, what's the name? Oh my God, I could just Google it. Baile Inolvidable. Clearly the name is Olvidable, okay? He's dancing to Baile Inolvidable, and he's just dancing with a whole bunch of people, young, old, every ethnicity, just having fun, a good time. And I think this is really important because when Bad Bunny was announced to be the Super Bowl halftime performer, a lot of white people didn't like it, okay? A lot of people had a problem with it. And they were like, well, he speaks Spanish. I don't even understand Spanish. You don't have to understand the language, okay? You have to understand the music, understand the vibe. When you hear sound, something happens, okay? Something happens and you feel things, whether that's feeling lively, whether that's feeling sad. Classical music has no lyrics. Classical music has no lyrics, and it made you feel a certain type of way. That's literally all I have to say. Watch the Super Bowl halftime show. If you don't speak Spanish, that's okay. Watch what's going to happen. See the visuals. Feel the music, feel the sound. If it makes you want to shimmy and dance, that's great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. Then that music doesn't move you. That's okay. But you can't tell me in the time and age that we have the most access to music that we've ever had ever, where we can literally connect with each other digitally from across the world, that you are not open to listening to other people's, other countries' music and sound and language. That's ignorant, honestly. People listen to K-pop and they don't speak Korean. Just be open to the sounds. It's not that serious, guys. It's not that serious. Just watch the show. Enjoy. I'm glad I'm not going to be stressed now, because if the Bears made it to the Super Bowl, I was going to be stressed. Stressed about my Bears, stressed about the halftime show, stressed about the second half of the game. So it is what it is. But like I said, if you guys want a full breakdown and more topics for this week, listen to my audio version of the Let's Pop podcast. Again, that's on iTunes, on iHeart, and on Spotify. And I will be back with you guys next week. Let me know what you think about Wicked not being on there, or what you think about Sinners breaking the record. What's happening? Great. Good for them. Love to see it. Applause. Oh, let me hit the right button. It's a scary movie, so that counts. We'd love to see it. 10 out of 10. See you guys next time.